Mr. Speaker, people in Saskatchewan are cleaning up the mess from yesterday's train derailment. There were no injuries, thankfully, but it was dangerous. 26 cars crashed, dangerous goods spilled, there was a fire and pollution, 50 people were evacuated. The province, municipalities and private individuals incurred costs. 3 questions. Will all those costs be fully and quickly reimbursed? Were local first responders informed of the contents of that train before they had to deal with the emergency? And were these the old DOT 111 cars?
The Honourable Minister of Transport.
Mr. Speaker, with respect to the first question from the Honourable Member, the CN is responsible for the cleanup and any costs associated with it, so that's a question you should take up with them, but we fully expect a polluter pay principle in this country. And in fact, it was this government in the speech from the throne, that indicated even more clearly that we fully expect and anticipate that will be the regime going forward. With respect to first responders, Mr. Speaker, again, I am informed by officials on the ground that, yes, indeed, there was collaboration between first responders and the appropriate officials in order to determine what was happening at the time. With respect to the matter of the cars that were in use, you should ask CN that question.
Member for Wadena.
Mr. Speaker, we don't yet know the cause of the Saskatchewan train wreck, but apparently operator error is being ruled out. Nevertheless, there is clearly an ongoing argument between Transport Canada and the railways about the issue of operator fatigue. Some reports suggest that as many as 3/4 of freight operators may actually have fallen asleep at the controls. The issue is acknowledged. It's been under investigation since 2009. Air crews and truck drivers are regulated against fatigue. Will the government implement the necessary safety regulations for train crews before Christmas?
Great. The Honourable Minister of Transport.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would just caution the Honourable Member to talk about the causation before the Transportation Safety Board has weighed in on the cause of the accident. We do wait for them to do their work. With respect to fatigue management plans, Mr. Speaker, Transport Canada does indeed have the requirement that railway companies submit fatigue management plans, and indeed as well, we do have rules for railway operating employees developed under the Railway Safety Act. So we do have rules in place. We expect the companies to respect them. We want to have their plans, and we'll make sure that we enforce appropriately.